These are the video instructions for this worksheet, radiation intensity versus distance virtual investigation. So it says, open the simulation, click begin, and use the up and down arrows to change the distance. So make sure you are at the correct distance, click reset. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this. So you are going to go on your Schoology account, and then go to Clever, and then you are going to your Schoology account right here, and then once you get to your Schoology account, let's say you are in this course, you go all the way down to here where it says the title of your worksheet, radiation intensity versus distance, virtual investigation. Okay, and then you click on virtual investigation, and then you'll see this. Now personally, I like to also click on virtual simulation again, and what that does is it gives you a redirection notice, but it'll open up now in the whole screen, so you'll have a better view of it. And so when you click begin, it'll take you here. So off the bat, the first thing you should do is you should click down, and that will be your first distance reading. So you should write whatever distance you see there, you should write that here, distance in millimeters. Okay? So here's another way I have it here for you. So you are writing that right here, your first distance. So our first distance here, for my example, yours might be different, is 53 millimeters. And you know millimeters is a distance. So here, I'll erase this. These are examples I gave for another example. So let's say this is 53. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to go here, and we are hitting reset, and we are waiting for this counter to get to 5 seconds, and then we will click hold. Oh, so I missed it, right? So that could happen to you, right? So you just hit reset, and you wait the 5 seconds. So this is okay. This is as close as I'm going to get to 5 seconds, and my reading here is 160. So I'm putting 160 here, right? So I'm repeating this pattern over and over again, right? So I'm going back here, I'm going up 1, so my new distance will be increased. So yours will be a little bit different. It won't be 99 per se, but so you go back here, I would put 99, you would put whatever you got, and then you would go back here, and then you would hit reset here, and then you would wait until it gets to 5 seconds here, and then you would click hold. So this time I got 4.92, I'm happy with that, and my reading is 29. So I'm going here, I'm putting 29. Okay, and so I keep doing that. I go back here, I hit reset, I go up, I get 116. So then I go back to my paper, I write 116. And I keep doing the same thing. So I'm playing now the 5 second game. And so what we're seeing here is how much radiation each distance will collect. So as the distance keeps going, it'll keep increasing, and you are taking the radiation count for 5 seconds at each of these distances. So what I would do is, now I'm at 116, I would reset this, and I would wait the 5 seconds here, and then I get 24. So I keep going like that, okay? And so you're collecting all this data. So now you're like, what if I finish radium? How do I go to the next one? So if you notice, the next one is plutonium. All you got to do is go here and click on radium, and it'll be plutonium, which is the next one, as you see here. And then after plutonium is polonium. And you'll see that if you click here, it'll be polonium. And then after polonium is thorium. So thorium is next. And then lastly, it's uranium. And uranium is the last one. But you can keep working on radium all the way until you are done. Right? At each distance. So if you look here, regardless of what you have, right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so the distances here will give you 10 different distances, right? It'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It gives you 10 different distances. Now, what you do after you collect all this data is you plot a graph. So on one axis of the graph should be your distance. One axis of your graph should be your radiation intensity in counts per second. And then according to the instructions here, you are only choosing one of the radioactive samples from above, and you are labeling it, whichever of these 5 radioactive samples you are collecting. You are making that the title, and then you are plotting your graph. Then the next question is, what is the relationship between the radiation intensity and distance? Use data from the virtual investigation to support your answer. So what you're doing is you're looking at the distance. So you'll be like, here, let's look here. So you're looking at your distance and you're telling me what is happening to the distance as you go from 1 through 10. So you'll have this all filled out by the end. You are filling out 1 through 10. And then you are looking in general, what is happening to the radiation intensity as you go from 1 through 10 as well. And then it says, based on what you have concluded, what do you think is important for people why do you think it is important for people to evacuate and move further away from radioactive sites? So it's like, if there's a radioactive issue, why do they tell people to leave and evacuate? Like, why does that make sense? And then this is your exit ticket, which is, this reading bit, and then you answer this question here. So that's it. This is due by October 21st, and you should turn it in then. Make sure your full name is on the paper and your period.